For over 35 years, the Cacciatore family has provided state-of-the-art auto collision repairs. V&J Auto Body is not only certified to repair all makes and models, V&J is one of the few auto body repair shops certified by Tesla to repair and recalibrate their own automobiles, as well as other electric and hybrid vehicles. Detailed repairs combined with award-winning concierge service makes V&J the only choice for your collision repair needs. V&J will pick up your automobile wherever on Long Island you are, provide you with a rental, and deliver your vehicle when the job is complete. Too good to be true? Visit VJAutobody.com. That's VJAutobody.com. Come over and meet the crew. VJ Auto Body's 2 state-of-the-art facilities are equipped with the latest technologies in auto repair. Let V&J communicate with your insurance company for you and deliver back to you a detailed, perfectly repaired vehicle. Contact V&J Auto Body by visiting VJAutobody.com or call 631-226-0070. That's 631-226-0070. All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the one and only Crash Course Radio with me, your humble host, Peter Krausch, coming to you live. That's right, this is a live show, of course, from the wonderful studios of 103.9 here in Islip Airport. All right, thanks for joining us here this afternoon. It's going to be an exciting and fun show, as it always is. And we are live, so you can reach us at 631-451-1039. That's 631-451-1039 if you'd like to talk to me. Whatever's on your mind, give us a call. We can help you out. That's what we do here, all right? And, of course, let's get to the rundown. We are now on Instagram, Anchor, Spotify, Facebook, and YouTube, all right? So if any of those tickle your fancy, you can go there and find out a lot more about CollisionServiceNetwork.com, Crash Course Radio. You also get to see little old me. Instagram is a real hot button topic area for me. I do a lot of videos. I post them there. All right. Some really cool stuff. Anytime I think the folks out there need to know something. All right. Or I like to give little quick tips and things like that. So go to Instagram.com. All right. If you haven't already done so, hook up with us there. Follow us, please. All right. And then Anchor, Spotify. All right. We're doing the podcast thing. All right. We're getting that up and going. Just bear with us. All right. And Facebook, of course. Hey, we've been there from the beginning. All right, that's gotten a lot more colorful, a lot more active, a lot more interactive. All right, we're going to be doing a lot more promotional things there and stuff like that, thanks to my amazing social media manager, Anthony, who also doubles as the engineer here. Thank you very much, Anthony, for your amazing work. And YouTube. All right, finally got the YouTube channel launched. That thing was hanging in the breeze there for quite a while, right? So, as I said last week, we continue to evolve, continue to grow as a company. All right, and Crash Course Radio, of course, is allowing us to reach the folks, which I do here every Tuesday afternoon. And I enjoy doing that. I look forward to that. And we are totally psyched to be here. And we will be here for the next year. All right. And that's thanks to the gracious sponsorship by V&J Auto Body. All right. V&J Auto Body located in Lindenhurst, New York. I do work there, full disclosure. All right. I'm an estimator there. And many thanks to James Verone and Chandler Verone. All right. They are the 2 new owners of V&J. All right, and they have stepped forward to sponsor the radio show and, of course, support CollisionServiceNetwork.com. Folks, go to CollisionServiceNetwork.com. All right, go there whenever the need arises with respect to an auto accident or any kind of calamity involving your auto or your truck or RV, okay, recreational vehicle. We have an amazing body shop. One of our network partners specializes in repairing recreational vehicles. That is a niche business. Very difficult to find competent people in that field, but you can go to Perfect Bodies and Joe and his crew over there in off Washington Avenue, Bohemia. All right, they're going to help you out with that. So if you have an RV and you need that kind of work, Perfect Bodies Auto Body in Bohemia. All right, give those guys a call and they're going to be able to help you out. All right, so so that's what we've been doing here, right? If you've been following the show and you've been listening, thank you very much. I really appreciate the support. All right, if you're new, you're just stopping by this afternoon, hey, appreciate it, welcome. All right, you're going to walk away here, I promise you, with scratching your head going, wow, I didn't know about that, or I never thought about that. All right, like we like to say here, we make you think about the things you don't like to think about. All right, and, we read the things you don't want to read, so we can get to bring that information to you folks, all right? You know the mantra, if you've been with me for a while now, you know the mantra, right? We're giving you information and knowledge you need and can use and advice you can trust. All right, unbiased advice. You no longer have to listen to a body shop or the insurance companies. All right, now you can go to CollisionServiceNetwork.com. Folks, we are currently under construction, all right, on the website. All right, we've hooked up with an amazing technology company based out of California. These guys work with Fortune 500s, only the best of the best. All right, and they're going to help us get to the next level, which then, of course, helps us to help you. All right, and also helps us to continue our mission, which is to promote and support the privately owned auto body industry here across Long Island. All right, soon to be downstate as well in the 5 boroughs. All right, so bear with us with that. All right, I promise we are moving at light speed to get that back up and running. All right, but it's going to be an amazing thing. Just quite a change in both appearance and interaction. Okay, it's going to be very more interactive. Call to action buttons, which are going to make it quicker for you to find the things that you need. Right, so if you're looking for a body shop, or you need a personal injury lawyer, or you need insurance, or you need to replace your insurance, or you're unsure about what you're insured by, or who and for what. Right, all these things are going to be much more readily available, all right, and easily identified on the new site, all right, and a whole host of other interactive things. It's going to be really cool. You're going to be able to send photos to me of your damaged car if you want me to take a look at it and let you know what you should do, where you should go. All right, it's collisionservicenetwork.com. Of course, Crash Course Radio is the voice of the Long Island auto body industry. Folks, make no mistake about it. We are the one and only voice. That's because we talk to everybody here from Crash Course Radio every Tuesday afternoon live, 3 to 4. All right, nobody else doing it. Nobody else ever has. All right, we broke the mold and we set the pace. All right, and of course, this ties us into collisionservicenetwork.com. 631-451-1039. Get you into the studio to talk to little old me. Hey, if you call in, the first 5 people that do call in on each segment, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, all right, we're going to send you out a really cool pen and pencil set, all right, along with a nifty T-shirt. All right, so if you got something on your mind, if you got somebody involved in a claim, they're thinking of filing a claim, they're involved in a claim, they're at a body shop they don't know about, all right, whatever it is, folks, give me a call. We've helped out quite a few folks already, and we continue to do that. All right, hey, I want to touch on something that I mentioned last week because it's still a hot topic button item out there, or a hot button topic item. I don't know how they probably saying that backwards. I apologize. Anyway, the point is that this is something that appears to be becoming a patent. All right, and I touched on this last week, and I think it's an egregious thing, and that's why I want to make people aware of it. All right, it appears that certain insurance companies, through either their agents or their personnel through their claims department, have seen fit to try and influence people's decision as to whether or not you should file a claim with your insurance company. And what do I mean by that? All right, you're probably scratching your head. Well, Pete, I got in an accident. Of course I'm going to call my insurance. Yeah, true. Right? I mean, that's what you think. And that's fine, right? And that's what we're getting at here. That's what you do. You call your insurance company. However, when you do, apparently, they've come up. Remember what I always say, right? Insurance companies do what very well? They look for ways to cut costs when, where, and often, right? And that's not just with us. That's internal. So somebody in the bean counting department came up with this nifty idea here where they think they're going to actually try and persuade you to not make a claim, right? Case in point, you go to the insurance guy, hey, I got in an accident, I got to make a claim. Oh, really? What happened? I don't know. Some guy hit me in the parking lot. I was parked. I came out, and he was standing there. He was a nice guy, stuck around. You don't need to go through us. You need to call the other guy, all right? Or you get in an accident on the highway, you got rear-ended. Yeah, you really should be filing through the other guy's insurance because you're not at fault. Folks, not only is that so wrong on a personal level, because I worked in that industry for close to 25 years. I would have never thought to ever do that, or say that, or, my job basically was to find coverage, help people. All right. So not only is that egregiously, unethical, again, my humble opinion, but fortunately for them, it appears, according to New York State, that is also not consistent with Insurance Regulation 64. Section H reads, and I will read it here, referral of an insured, that's you and me, right, when we go to our insurance company, to the at-fault party. So in other words, you're trying to make a claim, and they're telling you, go over there, the ABC Insurance Company, that guy did it, he's a bum, don't come to us, go over here and get his money. There shall be no attempt to discourage an insured from filing a physical damage claim, nor shall an insurance company encourage its insured to assert a claim against a third party in lieu of filing a physical damage claim under the insured's policy. Black and white, folks, it's right there. All right, I'm not making this stuff up. It's in New York State Insurance Reg 64. This is the regulation that protects us, all right, against a whole host of things. All right. It's also known as the Unfair Claims Practice Act. All right. What I like to say is the insurance regulation works for us and works against them. All right. Plain and simple. All right. So that is wrong. All right. And if you're running into that, all right, let me know about it. I want to know about it. If you ran into it, if you recently filed a claim, you came upon it, give me a call. I want to know how it happened, why it happened. All right. But keep that in mind, folks. You do not need to abide by that. All right. As per New York State. All right. Pretty cool stuff. All right. Like I said, this is what we do here at Crash Course Radio. All right. We're giving you the information and knowledge you need. So the music's queuing up. That means we're going to be stepping out here to a little bit of a break. And when we come back, we will continue the conversation, as always, with some exciting stuff. Stay with me. All right, welcome back to the one and only Crash Course Radio with your humble host, Peter Krausch, coming to you live from the studios of 103.9 here in beautiful downtown Bohemia, Long Island Islip Airport. All right, where we're doing our thing every Tuesday afternoon, 3 to 4. All right, we're doing it now for a little over a year, and we will continue to be here for the next year. Totally psyched. Hey, as we come into this next segment here, I want to go through a little bit of a rundown. Right, we started doing a thing called, spotlighting. All right. I'm just going to do a quick rundown. Folks, we have some of the most amazing, all right, partners on our network. All right. I mean this sincerely. I mean, these are guys that are there for you. All right. You've listened to the show now for quite a while. All right. So you know the gig, right? These folks that we choose to do business with, all right, we choose discriminately because we feel they are the type of business that's going to be totally committed to the customer, you. All right. And of course, they're going to represent your interests and not the interests of the insured. All right. So a little bit of a rundown here. Some of our networks, some of our collision network partners, right? We have Extreme Auto Body in Massapequa off Merrick Road. Extreme Auto Body, Jerry and his crew. All right. You're in that neck of the woods. You know what to do. Pick up the phone, call Extreme Auto Body, and Jerry and his crew over there are going to make sure they help you out a bunch. All right. And then we got High End Collision in East Islip, High End Collision. All right. That's Brian and his crew. All right, those guys are going to do a bang-up job for you as well. So if you're in the East Islip area, all right, you know what to do over there. Give those guys a call. We also have another shop that we added on in East Islip, but they're in another part of town, East Islip Collision. All right, so if you're on the south side of town, all right, you can use them as well, East Islip Collision. All right, and that's Gary. All right, both of those shops, folks, they're small, family-owned shops. I know both of these people very well for many, many years. Very professional, very down-to-earth, family-oriented. All right. And what we like to say at Collision Service Network is most of our businesses, all right, are small enough to give you that family feel, that personal touch that you need and deserve, right? We all want today, which is becoming more and more of a fleeting thing. All right. But more importantly, all right, they're big enough to give you the results that you expect. All right. And that's what we're doing here. So let's see who else we have. Well, we got Cavalier Auto Body located up in Huntington. All right. What can I say? Cavalier Auto Body is another 21st century positioned shop. All right, they are a large production facility. They have many OE certifications, and Harry, I've known Harry since he was a polisher to now he's the owner. All right, so if you need work and collision work, or they have a tremendous detail shop up there, stop by, say hello to those guys if you're in that neck of the woods. All right, give Harry and his crew a shot up there. Right, they're going to be there for you. They do amazing work there. And again, Harry, thank you very much for your commitment to CollisionServiceNetwork.com. Harry was one of the original partners. All right, great guys, great people. All right, another family-oriented business. All right, so you're up in the Huntington area. You know what you got to do if you need that kind of help. All right, and then we have Perfect Bodies in Bohemia. All right, we're real psyched to have Perfect Bodies on. Okay, Joe and his guys over there. Hey, what they specialize in, folks, I talked about this earlier, RVs, all right, recreational vehicles. That's right. All right, so that's a very niche market. And I know you might have a couple outlets on where to buy these things, but there's not a lot of good solutions to when it comes to getting them fixed. All right, but Perfect Bodies has been at this for years now. So if you have an RV or any kind of a recreational vehicle, give Perfect Bodies a shout. All right, and they're going to be your go-to guys. All right, and they're going to help you out, and they're going to do a great job for you. All right. We also, of course, we can't forget V&J Auto Body. Right? V&J, of course, where I work. They're an amazing sponsor of the program, located in beautiful downtown Lindenhurst. And, of course, you know the story with them. All right. We're going to talk about them a little further down the road here on today's show. All right. And then we have Amityville Collision on County Line Road in Amityville. All right. Nick. Hello, Nick. Nick's another terrific guy. I've known Nick for many, many years. All right. Nick is, what can I say? He is your lovable uncle. All right. He's a great guy, a gregarious guy. All right. And him and his crew. All right. Small, tight-knit bunch of guys over there. Nick does tremendous work. All right. He's very attention-oriented to detail. All right. So you're going to get amazing product there. So if you're in the Amityville area, Copiague area, and you need collision work, folks, what can I tell you? All right. You got to call Nick and his crew over there at Amityville Collision. All right. County Line Road. All right. And, of course, we do have personal injury attorneys as well. All right. And just to give you an idea of what's going on with that, we have Kaplan Lawyers. All right. They're located in Nassau County in Syosset. All right. Personal injury firm. All right. Great guys. They have offices in Manhattan as well. All right. So they can take the big and the small. All right. And then we have Bergoli and Associates. All right. Bergoli and Associates, conveniently located in Melville, right off the LIE. All right. You can call those guys for all your personal injury needs if you're in that area. All right. And Mike Saucy will be more than happy to help you out over there. All right. And, I don't want to forget. Let me forget Sal's Auto Body. Hey, up in St. James, we got Sal's Auto Body, right? Another 21st century shop. All right. Tremendous shop. Northern Boulevard Collision. Okay. We're real excited about these guys. Paul and his crew. Thank you very much, Paul, for becoming a partner on CollisionServiceNetwork.com. All right. They are, of course, in Great Neck, folks. If you're in Great Neck or Western Nassau County, you know where to go. You got to go to Northern Boulevard Collision. All right. Those guys are going to do the best job for you. They're going to represent your interest. All right. And they are a state-of-the-art facility. All right. So you give those guys a call, ask for Paul, and he's going to set you up and take care of you. All right. So that's just a little bit of a rundown there. And don't forget DKM Risk and Hopog. Folks, these guys, I don't know what to take. Lisa and her crew, phenomenal. Lisa can handle everything from commercial. Now we're a real estate show. Commercial insurance. All right, contractors. You know, you got contractors out there. You know, they're always a problem trying to get the right insurance for the right price. DKM Risk specializes in that. And, of course, they can handle all your P&C, property and casualty as well. All right, they're located in Hopog. All right, so, again, we always say shop your insurance, right? You want to be checking your insurance, folks, at least twice a year. If you're unsure about something, things have changed in your life, right? You've added things, gotten rid of things. Hey, you know, don't get caught with the proverbial pants down, all right? Make sure that you're covered and make sure you're paying for what you need, right? If you don't need it anymore, let somebody tell you. Let a professional tell you don't need it, all right? But don't take the risk and decide for yourself, right? So give DKM, Lisa and her crew over there a call, and they're going to make sure that you're protected and you got the best possible price out there. All right, so I was talking a little bit. We got about 2 minutes left in this segment. I started out talking about a little bit about what I delved into last week about this trend out there where, you know, they seem to be trying to dissuade people from filing their claim. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, who cares? You know, I'll go through the other guy and, you know, and I'm going to get paid over there, and I don't care really, you know, as long as my car gets fixed and I get paid. That's fair. I totally get it. Why most people would throw their hands up and say that. But here's the problem, folks, and they know this. Okay, here's the dirty little secret. All right, well, what do they say? The devil in the details. It's not always clear cut like that. Yeah, you see, they don't really know what the bad guy situation is like. Guy ran into you. Looks like it's 100% at fault, and it could be. But maybe his policy is suspended. Maybe his policy was canceled. Right? Police officer doesn't know that. He just knows he's got coverage. He showed you an insurance card and it's not expired. Oh, great. I'll go file a claim. Yeah, well, guess what? The guy didn't pay his premium for 2 months. They canceled him. So he's running around with an insurance card. Looks good. It doesn't mean anything. All right? Just saying. Just giving you all the good, the bad, and the ugly here, folks. So that's why this trend with the insurance companies dissuading people from filing through their own companies is very bad. All right? This is a knee-jerk reaction, and it's for obvious reasons. They don't want to be caught up with the administrative costs, and I'm kid you not. You know, this is what goes on. Believe me, I worked in this industry for 25 years. I've sat through more insurance seminars, all right? And there's always a bean counter. Always a bean count. So some bean counter looked at this and said, wow, we use a lot of expense, all right, when it comes to filing a claim. They do. Right? And then they're going to have to go after them, which means sub-ro or paying outside attorneys. All right, so yeah, you got hit, you were parked, or you got hit in the rear, or whatever. The guy blew a light, and there were 5 witnesses sitting on a chair on the corner, and they saw everything. But you don't know if the guy's insurance policy's been canceled, right? You don't know if he's going to take off and not cooperate, right? You don't know if he's going to turn around and say his drunk uncle had the car, and I had no idea, and I never gave him permission. That's a criminal act. Guess what? Criminal acts, it's a denial under the policy. So now you're back to square one. And what does that do for you? Frustrates you, causes you more time, all right, and more headache. All right, so don't get caught up in that. All right, we're going to go to a little break again, and we'll be right back at it. For over 35 years, the Cacciatore family has provided state-of-the-art auto collision repairs. V&J Auto Body is not only certified to repair all makes and models, V&J is one of the few auto body repair shops certified by Tesla to repair and recalibrate their automobiles, as well as other electric and hybrid vehicles. Detailed repairs combined with award-winning concierge service makes V&J the only choice for your collision repair needs. V&J will pick up your automobile wherever on Long Island you are, provide you with a rental, and deliver your vehicle when the job is complete. Too good to be true? Visit VJAutobody.com. That's VJAutobody.com. Come over and meet the crew. VJ Auto Body's 2 state-of-the-art facilities are equipped with the latest technologies in auto repair. Let V&J communicate with your insurance company for you and deliver back to you a detailed, perfectly repaired vehicle. Contact V&J Auto Body by visiting VJAutobody.com or call 631-226-0070. That's 631-226-0070. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Peter Crouch, Crash Course Radio, the one and only, of course. Blazing new trails, setting the pace, right? Creating all kinds of new and exciting ideas and opportunities. Crash Course Radio, the one and only, right? We are the real voice of the Long Island auto body industry, right? We are promoting and supporting the privately operated auto body shops across the great Long Island fruited plain. That's Nassau and Suffolk. We hope to be all downstate very soon. And, of course, getting to talk to you fine folks out there. Every Tuesday afternoon is what we're doing here, 3 to 4 live, and this is a live show. So if you'd like to call in, 631-451-1039. Get you in here, and you can talk to little old me. Hey, and you can find us, of course, on Instagram, Anchor, Spotify, Facebook, and YouTube. Lots of great stuff happening there. Thanks to my amazing social manager, Anthony. Anthony, thank you very much for your hard work. He also doubles as the engineer here as well. So thank you very much, Anthony. We continue to push along in those areas. So if you like to partake of any of those, please do, and you'll find us there now. All right, then be patient because some of these things are evolving. All right, but at any rate, 631-451-1039. Hey, I was talking about something very, very important, all right, in the last segment. All right, just want to dovetail a little bit with that one more time. All right, so insurance companies, folks, once again, they're at it again. Right? They're looking for ways to cut costs, right? And they want to do this by telling you to file your claim with the other guy. But be very, very careful about this, all right? It's not always as black and white as it looks, all right? And I enumerated some potential problems with that, right? The guy's policy may not even exist, could have been canceled. He may claim it's a criminal act. The guy that got in the accident, he didn't even give permission to. It's a bunch of malarkey. I don't know the guy from Adam. They're going to deny the claim, all right? There could be a whole host of other issues. All right, in which case now you're left high and dry, and now you got to go back to your insurance company. Problem with that is, let's say you already started the claim, right? Got an estimate, your body shop starts fixing the car, only to find out, hold on, guess what? We're not paying. All right, now your car's halfway repaired, they bail out, you got to call your insurance company. Big headache, folks. Unfortunately, I have to deal with this. All right, not that often, but it's becoming more and more of a problem, right? So don't become part of the statistics, all right? Understand what's going on. Remember what we always say here, all right? We want to stress how important it is as consumers that you understand your rights, expectations, and options when dealing with insurance companies and why choosing just any old body shop is a very bad idea today, all right? Because if any of these problems come up, you got to say to yourself, are these people going to be competent enough to deal with it, or are they even going to be interested, right? If you end up at a DRP or an insurance-sponsored shop, good luck. You already know our opinion on that, all right? How aggressive are they going to want to be there to stand up to the plate with you, right? I don't know. All right, maybe they will, maybe they won't, but I don't want to be the guy, waiting to find that out, all right, on the end of everything. So, and again, it isn't a regulation, folks. Not making this stuff up, all right? They cannot dissuade you from filing a claim with your own insurance. And as far as the deductible thing goes, that's a bunch of malarkey too, because if it's that straightforward, they're going to get all their money back and then they're going to give you a check for your deductible, all right? So don't do it, all right? Tell them you listen to this show and you know what your rights are and you're going to file your claim anyway through your insurance company. And speaking of body shops, all right, first of all, let's just start by saying the insurance companies are in the insurance business, right? You've heard me say that before. They're not in the collision business. All right, so why let them dictate where you get your car repaired? Point blank. You wouldn't go to a foot doctor for heart problems, so you should never go allow the insurance company to suggest where you have your car repaired. You shouldn't. They do what they do really good, which is insurance. All right, I don't have an insurance agent come inside my shop and I start trying to tell him how to sell insurance or what products to offer people, why they should be offered that. No, it's not my job. All right, it's not my professional expertise area. All right, so why are the insurance companies meddling in the collision part of it? Well, quite simply, they found out they could control cost. All right, but you're not going to be part of that. All right, they don't need any help. They do that very well on their own. Instead, you're going to go to collisionservicenetwork.com, and you're going to choose one of our amazing network partner shops. All right, and these folks are going to help you. They're going to fix your car the way you want it, not the way the insurance guys want it. All right, and of course, most importantly, they're going to represent your interests, stand up for your rights, all right, and negotiate very effectively and professionally to get the agreed price, which will restore your car to a pre-loss condition, or if you want to say it another way, to a quality repair. All right. Speaking of shops, right, I'd like to speak a little bit on behalf of the shop that I work at, and that, of course, is V&J Auto Body in beautiful downtown Lindenhurst. All right, I am an estimator / manager there. Okay, I wear a couple different hats. My primary job, of course, is dealing with the insurance adjusters. I am the tip of the spear. All right, and I bring a wealth of knowledge and experience, right? Because like I said, I was in the insurance business for close to 25 years. Been on the collision side almost 8. All right, I do have a partner there who has a tremendous wealth of experience as well. Not to mention our technicians are some of the most highly trained and proficient people in the industry. And same with the detail shop. We operate a full detail shop. Not many shops have that, folks. All right, you'd be lucky to get a guy with a garden hose and a bucket of soap. Listen, I'm not saying that to disparage anybody out there. I don't want to get a bunch of phone calls now from shops. Oh, I can only have a garden hose. That's great. I worked in a body shop before V&J. That's what we had, and our cars came out amazing. All right. Of course, I had to train the kid on how to wash a car, but once we got to where we had to get, we were putting out a pretty good product. All right, but there is a difference. Okay, and the difference is that we do have a professional detail shop. All right, much like Cavalier does up in Huntington, and it's an expense. Okay, it doesn't generate any kind of profit. It is there strictly for our customers, for their benefit. We deliver. We like to think we deliver a little bit of a better product. All right. I mean, these guys that I have working for me there, they've been there. Some of them been with us 15, 20, 25 years. They've been doing this most of their lives. They're professionals. They're very, very good at what they do. And the cars that we deliver look amazing. All right. They look like they came out of the showroom. All right. So that's another one of the advantages to using, a shop, a big 21st century oriented shop like V&J. Again, not to say that your smaller shops can't deliver the same type of product. Not at all. When I was an insurance adjuster, I used to like to say this all the time to these guys. They'd argue with me up and down. Oh, the labor rate. Okay. But here's the cold, hard truth about that, right? Labor rate isn't necessarily reflective of the work. Right? You can get a guy down the road banging out metal for $50 an hour, and he's got some of the best guys in the industry. I mean, these guys, they're fixing these cars. You would have thought there was a brand new panel when this guy got done with it, right? It's $50 an hour. I go down the road. The other guy wants $100 an hour, and his guy's putting enough body plastic on there. I mean, it looks like he's making a clay pot or something. So, so don't get me wrong. All right, not trying to disparage the small operators out there. In fact, a lot of the guys that we a lot of the client businesses, our network shops, are on the smaller side. All right, but that's a good thing, right? Because they retain that personal touch, and they're able to walk the walk with you. Same with a lot of our law firms. All right, but V&J Auto Body, hey, what can I say, right? I mean, we made the investments. We continue to make the investments. It's a lot of money, folks. It's a lot of money, all right? It's a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of hard work, all right? I want to give a shout-out to my buddy Jerry. Jerry, I know I've been calling you George. I apologize, Jerry. Hey, Jerry, hello out there in Southampton. Folks, if you're in Southampton, you're in that side of the island out there, you got to stop by, say hello to Jerry. All right, we have an office out there. I was told it was on Nugent Street. Now I find out it isn't. All right. But I think it's around the corner from Nugent Street, if I'm not mistaken here. At any rate, Southampton. So if you're in the Southampton area, all right, find V&J Auto Body out there. Stop in, introduce yourself, all right? And Jerry's going to say hello to you as well and make you familiar with V&J Auto Body, all right? We have concierge service, all right, which means we can pick you up, drop you off. All right, we can deliver rentals right to you. We flatbed the rental, pick up your car, and bring it back to the shop. All right, state-of-the-art facility, state-of-the-art operation, 21st century focused shop. All right, we keep moving forward. All right, and that's good for the folks. And I hear the music again. All right, it's amazing how time flies on Crash Course Radio. It's because we got so much to say, so many good things to talk about. All right, and we're helping out the folks. All right, 631-451-1039. I want to hear from somebody on the other side of the break. If anybody had any experience with an insurance company where they were being told to file a claim through another insurance. All right, let me know. Right, cue up that music, the Low Rider. Welcome back to all. It's Peter Crouch, your host, Crash Course Radio, the one and only, of course. Blazing new trails, setting the pace for everyone else. First of its kind here on Long Island, and we are proud of that. All right, and we will be at it for another year. All right, 631-451-1039 brings you into the studio to talk to little old me. We are on Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Facebook, YouTube. All right, we are everywhere and anywhere that you need to be to find us. All right, and hey, it's the final segment, all right, and what we're doing here is having more fun than anybody should be legally allowed and frustrating the heck out of the insurance guys with one arm tied behind my back. It is raw talent, must be on loan from God, all right. At any rate, so we were just kind of pumping V&J there a little bit, all right. They are our amazing sponsor of the radio show, all right, and we, of course, extend our most gracious thanks to those guys, all right, the owners, James and Chandler. Thank you very much, guys. V&J Auto Body, all right, another shop that is leading the way in our amazing industry. All right, and folks, we are promoting and supporting the privately owned and operated auto body industry, and most importantly, educating, all right, and informing you folks, all right, the consumer. Hey, you know, if you've listened to the show, you're listening today, and you take something away from this, that's great. You know, give me a call. I want to know. You know, if it helped you out, all right, or if you're, scratching your head going, wow, I didn't know that, or, I was thinking of doing this, let me know, all right? We like to get the feedback, all right? This is what the show's about. It's about, reaching out, but it's also about having people reach in, all right? So we get that back and forth to get the feedback. Hey, if there's something out there that you want to see us bring up on the show, let me know. We're always looking for more themes to expand on, all right? I'm trying to get some of the folks that are involved with the Long Island drag strip. Right, I didn't know about this, but apparently for the last 2 years, there's now a drag strip again. All right, and it's located in Cavilton, I believe so, or Bating Hollow out in that area. But anyway, it's the old Grumman Air Base. All right, I remember as a kid, the F-14s used to take off out of there. It was big secret base during the Cold War. But anyway, they were able to pull together everyone that they needed to come together, and apparently they've allowed it to become a drag strip. So really cool stuff. So if you're into that kind of thing, all right, let me know. Give us a shout, and let me know if that's what you'd want to hear more of, like that type of stuff. We're going to try and get a little bit of a car show angle. All right, we're talking about antique cars, collectible cars versus regular cars. If there's any difference involved when it comes to repair. and that type of thing there, right? So if there's stuff that you'd like to hear talked about on this show, all right, let me know. All right, we are here for the folks. All right, we're always looking to expand the show and keep moving forward. 631-451-1039. And folks, listen, I want to, before we're into like 6 minutes to go here, I want to get very important, all right? Very important here, all right? This is kind of like the focus of what we're trying to do here as well for the industry and for the consumers. All right, so you've all heard me talk about the insurance-sponsored shop or the direct repair program, all right? This stuff is all bad. There's not a lot of good in it. There's some good in it, and if you go and you read my blog, on the website, I also have a under frequently asked questions. You'll find some information, written about it there. But in general, it's not good. All right. And again, I come from the insurance background, and I was there. I was working in that industry when they started to get very excited about this and saw the potential, and listen, they roll it out there and they sell it as the greatest thing since sliced bread to help us out. Not really. At the end of the day, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, folks, but they are a business, and a lot of what they do is self-serving. Okay. It just is. I mean, they're a business, right? It was a great way. Somebody's head must have exploded in the insurance industry, all right, at the executive level when they finally turned around and had an epiphany and said, wow, why are we running away from the body shops? Let's embrace them, right? Let's stop fighting with these guys. Let's dupe them into working with us. And then guess what? We control the course. We control the outcome. And that's what the insurance-sponsored program is. Sorry. That's what it is. Insurance guys are listening to me out there. Hopefully you're laughing, chuckling a little bit, but that's all it is, folks. All right, it's a big power grab by the insurance industry. In our humble opinion, in Collision Service Network opinion, it's resulted in a de facto monopoly. All right, because when you get so many of these things populating a small industry, all right, which it is, it's not a tremendous industry. It's a small, relatively small industry. There might be a lot of little shops, all right, but the industry itself is small on a scale. That becomes a monopoly, all right, in my book. Okay, and that's what happened. Now, granted, some of that was walked back, all right, due to certain companies changing their approach to it. But there's still enough of it prevailing where it becomes more of a monopoly. And what do we mean by that? Well, it puts downward pressure on the industry, right? It suppresses wages. These guys are looking to get labor rate increases. Look, the insurance companies, I tip my hat to them. A lot of them have come around now. A lot of these rates are going up. That's great. That's where we need to be. But there's still a lot of bad there. All right. And as far as it being any kind of a benefit to us, the consumer, not really. All right. And I've gone through that. I've gone through the downside of the direct repair program, insurance sponsored programs. Excuse me. And that's why we champion the privately owned and independently operated guys. These are guys that want to remain autonomous, right? They want to hold on to their individuality, their independence. And that's good. You know why it's good? Because it creates competition. See, the DRP program, it embraces monopoly. That means no competition, right? If I got 10 shops and 8 of them become a DRP and only 2 want to be independent, guess what? Those 2, not good, right? They're going to struggle. I don't care in what utopian world you want to talk about. They're going to struggle. And believe me, folks, they want them to struggle because they either go out of business or roll over and join the crowd. All right, but stay away from this. You do not want your car to be repaired at a DRP program. All right, these folks that do that, hey, we get it. That's cool. The power to contract. That's one of the most basic rights that are identified in our Constitution. All right, it's a form of liberty. I get it. Free to contract with whoever we want, whenever we want, for whatever reason we want. We just don't think it's a really good idea when it comes to the auto body industry. All right, I don't think it serves the best interest of the consumer. All right, and I've enumerated those various reasons here on this show. All right, among other things, driving down wages. It also results in a lot of times, not universally, but on case-by-case studies, it can result in subpar repairs. All right, and I've documented this where this has become tragic. All right, so we don't want to go there. All right, what you do want to do is go to collisionservicenetwork.com. All right, get familiar with us over there. Get familiar with our network. All right, and if you find yourself in that spot, then you know what you're going to do. You're going to either contact us at 631-452-2569, or you're going to go right to the website and you're going to pull down one of our amazing network partners there. All right, and they're going to take care of you. The other thing, folks, we've had this program going now. You know what I started a few months ago? It's hysterical. I like the edginess to it, but, we're going to pick up what old Nancy Reagan had. We're going to resurrect the Nancy Reagan years. She had the old program with drugs, just say no. That's what we're doing here, right? We're telling you, just say no. If you talk to your insurance company, if you're filing a claim, all right, or you're talking to them about a claim, or maybe you got hit and you don't know really what to do, and you should be calling us before you speak to them, right? Really, seriously, or at least call one of our amazing network partners. But if you don't, and you already did, understand this: they are going to be very aggressive. All right, to the point where they'll actually say occasionally, you have to send us photos. Folks, you don't have to do anything. All right, and I can read this black and white in the regulation again. The only thing you have to do is make your car available for the inspection. It has to be made available between normal business hours, Monday through Friday, at a location convenient to you, not them. All right, sending photos. I just did a video. You can see this video on Instagram. All right, it was I did this. I posted it. It's another one of those little bits we started doing. All right, quick tip it's called. All right, and the quick tip was sending photos works for them, doesn't work for you. All right, it's another one of these features that they adopted. It helps them control cost, control the claim, all right, and control the outcome. You don't want that. You paid your premium. They made a promise. Now they have to keep that promise. Okay, and if you pick one of our network partners, we're going to help make sure that they keep that promise, all right, and we're going to negotiate with them. And by sending photos in, right, you're going to jeopardize that process, which is going to lead to frustration for you and possibly additional financial heartache. All right, and definitely going to increase the amount of time you're out of your car. All right, because now in 98% of the time, this is according to the insurance company's own records, 98% of the time, 98, they're going to have to get a supplement. That means 98% of those estimates that they do off of photos are inadequate. It means you're not having your claim settled fairly. All right, we got to go. It's been fun as usual. Everybody have a great week, and we will see you back here next Tuesday at 3 o'clock live. Take care. My friend.